Fabry disease has a tendency to knock you down when you least expect it, and it's difficult sometimes to get up.
This is a disease which you live with 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and you know that you're going to be with it for the rest of your life.
Jack had the foresight to say, maybe I only have 40 years on this earth, but I'm going to start a support group to help everybody out there, and maybe, just maybe, we can make things better.
If you really want to learn what Fabry disease is, put 10 patients in a room and be quiet. Just let them talk. And that's where you really learn what this disease is about.
I've seen a lot of people with Fabry disease, but I don't know what it feels like. I don't deal with it every day from the time I wake up in the morning until I go to bed at night. And the patients do, but they needed an organized voice to be able to set the agenda and take an active role in determining how we think about them and their disease.
FSIG helped people have a voice, helped empower patients with Fabry disease, and helped them talk to their physicians in ways that were useful and productive. And FSIG facilitated that from the beginning of what was going on.
We started off with just a handful of names, less than 20 people in the beginning, and got the website going, and people quickly started finding the site and the information that was there and joining the organization. Now we have members all across every state in the United States and across much of the world. Our last mailing went out to just over 1,800.
They've been doing more and more in-person meetings. They started an annual meeting where people can all get together and have important topics discussed, important things on what's the new therapies, what treatments have we discovered, how are people finding support for specific issues.
You cannot grow to the size of FSIG or the importance of FSIG for the Fabry community without an incredibly strong commitment and strong belief in what you do and the need that you are addressing. And Jack and his family certainly had that.
With him being someone that has Fabry, his mom being someone that raised somebody with Fabry, and me, someone that married someone knowing that he had Fabry, we had a unique perspective that we could help a large group of people.
That was important because the community that we work to support has more than one mind, has more than one point of view, and you have to be aware and cognizant that different people think about things in different ways. It has different impacts in their lives.
It starts out with one person. It's what Jerry Walter or Jack Johnson thinks, but then it gets bigger and bigger as we learn what the community really thinks. Participating is really crucial to understanding the voice of the community and putting that voice out where we can make a difference.
FSIG has taken on some very particular aspects of the challenges for Fabry patients. The early belief that women were not affected in the same way, that they were simply carriers and they did not suffer from Fabry. And of course, we've progressed a long ways since then with a much better understanding of how the diseases can be equally devastating in women as well as in men.
There were no studies on children with Fabry disease, and FSIG was instrumental in getting some of the initial studies done that showed very important impact on quality of life, that helped to define what were the first problems that could be identified in the pediatric patients.
Jack was a mentor. He really helped me understand what's more important to people with Fabry disease and what's less important. So I hope that FSIG will continue to reinvent itself and do the amazing job supporting not only patients and their families, but also healthcare providers as we move forward.
Most of my drive really goes back to growing up on the farm. that work ethic that comes from that you don't give up. Don't let Fabry disease define you. You're not a disease, you're a person. And as such, you want to grow and have as many of the same hopes and aspirations as anybody else out there.
He's extremely humble. He doesn't think that what he's doing is all that grand. And I think it really is. He's touched so many lives.
FSIG being around for 20 years is a testament to their dedication and their commitment and their perseverance. Along with the rest of the Fabry community, they have my gratitude for the many, many contributions that they've given to us.
When I think about Jack Johnson, I think about a hardy pioneer. He took a group of people who were dispersed across the United States, pulled them all together, and found a way to give them a home. Because Fabry disease community is a family. We're all in it together, whether you're a patient, you're a family member, or you're a provider. And Jack Johnson has made that possible.